Ah, yes. Just another beautiful day in sunny Los Santos. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Trskss, and today we're going to be looking at what happens when you blow up 100 plus cars in GTA 5. Now, I figured this would just be like a fun little video because I've been uploading like a lot of heavy stuff recently, like stuff that you guys really have to digest, think about, put your comments, all that type of stuff. Well, this video is a little bit more simple, so if you guys are wanting to see what happens if we blow up 100 plus cars in GTA 5, then make sure that you let me know down below in the comments and let me know with a like on the video. And if you could also subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that. And as well, tell me if there's anything that you want me to examine in GTA, because it's a very old game and there's lots of little secrets that have been hidden inside. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and start up the video. So as you guys can see, I got to work a little bit early. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning doing this video for you guys, like focusing on all of these cars. Like, holy moly, dude. There's probably like 5 cars here, 6 cars. I don't really know. But anyways, as you guys can see, we have a lot of pedestrians all lined up down there. And we'll put out our camera so we don't scare them because they get a little jittery, man. Like if I seen this and I was a pedestrian, I'd be a little jittery. But they are all out there slowly but surely coming towards us. And I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and incite a little bit of chaos. But we don't want to start from the big guns yet, boys. We can't go crazy. We're going to do the SNS pistol. Now, as you guys can see, this is a very tiny little gun. So we'll just point it out into our audience and all right, let's see. Let's see what happens. Anything? Anything? Well, looks like they got a little bit scared. I mean, maybe a little bit of panic. Here, let's do one more. I don't see anything that's too crazy different. I mean, maybe if we aim towards some of the people, do some other stuff, well, we've put a whole load of bullets on there. So as you guys can see, nothing really too crazy is happening just quite yet. And I mean, that's expected, right? Like, if you guys pull out this tiny little gun, then how are we supposed to do anything crazy? And hopefully you guys can use this video as like a way to gauge the effectiveness of different weapons and things like that that you guys might need in GTA 5, because there's a lot of different weapons, literally like probably 12, and there's lots of different weapons on here that I want you guys to be able to know about and gauge the effectiveness of for your heists and things like that. So let's move over here to the micro SMG stockpile, and it looks like we got about 8 weapons in here to choose from, and my one is going to be the combat PDW because it doesn't really look like we use this one very much. So let's take a little test and see what happens. Honestly, not as much as what happened with the SNS pistol. I mean, I definitely thought that it would be like something a little more crazy, but who knows? Maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. Maybe I'm just overreacting, like thinking that it was nothing major when really it would be, but I, I don't really see anything. And as you guys can tell, like we got quite the traffic jam here. Like if anybody in this pile is trying to go to work, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to call in and tell your boss that you can't make it because you're gonna be late. So we saw that the SNS pistol didn't do much. We saw the combat PDW didn't do much either. Let's take a look at the assault rifle stockpile, because I have a good feeling about one of these weapons. So let's take a search through here and see maybe some uncommon guns that we might have. Ah, yes, the bullpup rifle. This little one has not been used in quite a long time, and I never really see anybody in GTA Online use it as well, so I figured why not explore it in the video today. So let's go ahead and test out the effects of it and see what happens. And honestly, nothing. I mean, there's still people in these cars, but I did the effects right now and nobody started to move. So maybe this gun's not the best. Maybe it's not the most effective weapon that you have. Now let's move up here to our explosives and tear gas, and we'll choose a good weapon. Maybe we could use the jerry can. What do you guys think of that? You think we could use this? Let's see. All right, people. Well, absolutely nothing happened whatsoever, but apparently a massive explosion goes on when you do the jerry can, so maybe this might be beneficial to you guys when you're doing your heist. Apparently you just stand on top of this truck, pour the jerry can gas, and the whole of Los Santos just explodes. So maybe that would be helpful if you guys are doing your heist. I mean, no? Just me? Well, alright. So that was not exactly in the plans for the video, but luckily for you guys, I have another plan. I have another idea. Luckily, we have snipers in this game. Let's take a look at the effectiveness of these. So we have our marksman rifle, which honestly I don't really like all that much because it's really zoomed in, super duper close, and not exactly the best gun that we can have. And, you know, we just can see the paramedics right here. Let's do a little test. Oh, boy. Well, this actually got a lot of people going, like, really fast, and they look all pretty scared compared to all the other weapons that we've utilized so far. So who knows? I mean, who knows? We'll see. That might be one of the top contenders for one of the top weapons to use. Now, obviously, we still have a couple more things that we have to showcase here, but I want to hear from you guys. What is your favorite weapon in the game? What's the one that's most effective for you guys to do your heists? Maybe to battle the cops in one of the intense battles that you have. Like, I don't know about you, but I like to have battles with the cops sometimes. So what's some good weapon that I should try? Well, let me know down below right now, and let's move on to the shotguns. So we'll take a look through here and showcase all the shotguns that we have. And oh yes, an old fan favorite, the signature musket. Now, this one's pretty good, man. This one is one of the nicer guns we got in this game. As you guys can see, it's very old school and very based off of like the 20th century. So there's lots of different things that we can do. Let's go ahead and test it out. And honestly, not much happened there. I mean, whoa. Apparently cars will flip when you do this, but not very many people got too scared when we brought out our musket. So maybe they just think because it's from like 1743, like it's not that effective, or I'm not really too sure, but I guess it's not exactly the best weapon in the game that we could be using right now. So that brings me to last but not least, the one you all have been waiting for, the Holy Grail, the handheld weapons. And let's take a look through. We have a knife, a nightstick, a hammer, a bottle, an antique dagger, hatchet, knuckle duster, and a machete. Now, all of these are in GTA Online except for actually the hammer, I believe. So let's see what happens. I mean, we got a lot of people out there that all look very, very scared of this little metal thing right here, and let's test it out. Let's see. Come on, guys. Like, this is the scariest weapon in the game. Apparently, this is not what I thought it was going to be, everybody. I mean, I thought this hammer would scare them. Like, it's really intimidating. I'm even getting scared just hitting it, and literally, like, one person is just walking around, but that's probably still from the musket. Well, it looks like there's one more category that I forgot, and you guys know this category. You're probably all very familiar with it. You guys see a big buzzard coming, and you take out your Hornet launchers in GTA 5 and just absolutely destroy them because, whoa, that guy got a little scared about the hammer. Because, you know, you got to destroy these helicopters with your Hornet launchers. So let's take a look at all of the weapons that we have for access here. So we have a grenade launcher, an RPG, a minigun, a railgun, and a homing launcher. And they all look pretty weak to me. I mean, we all know what these weapons do. We've all used them probably thousands of hundreds of times. So let's see what happens if we shoot 100 different cars all backed up with our railgun. Let's take a peek right now and see exactly what happens. Honestly, not too much. So let's switch over to the RPG just to make it fun. Like, let's see what exactly happens. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Oh my. Do you guys see all these people flying, all these debris, things going everywhere? This is definitely not normal, not something that Rockstar Games intended. And as you can see, the people are kind of scared and running around all in many different directions. And surprisingly enough, it looks like the cars disappeared, I guess. I mean, I'm taking a look right now and I don't really see as many cars as I did when the video first started. So I'm not sure if maybe I'm just seeing things or something like that, but you guys should definitely let me know if you guys noticed that as well. But anyways, that is about all I have for the video today. And I figured it would be an interesting little thing to go ahead and do because, like clearly all these weapons have been in GTA 5 for so long and nobody might not really understand the effectiveness of them and things like that. But shout out to all these people that did come today to help us test out the effectiveness of the weapons, and hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys have any weapons that are maybe secret or tips and tricks or anything that I could use to boost up these weapons, because like this SNS pistol, man, it looks pretty promising. So if you guys have any ideas how to boost it up, then be sure to let me know down in the comments. But with all that being said, I do just want to say thanks for all the support that's been happening on the channel recently. I mean, I really do appreciate it. I've actually uploaded a video every single day, and if the videos continue to do well, then maybe I'll upload like twice a day, 3 times a day, once every hour. Who knows? Like the possibilities are literally endless when it comes to this. So who knows? We'll see what happens. But anyways, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new here, because I'd hate it if you missed out on any of my brand new updates and videos that I'm releasing over the next few days. With all that being said, this has been Trskss, and I'll see you guys in another GTA video soon. Peace out.